Hey, what's going on, everybody? Steve here, Rake and Profit over at rakeandprofit.com, coming back to you with another video. And I wanted to make a video sharing one of the lessons that I learned when I hosted the Miami meetup in Miami, Florida a couple days ago. So I just got back to Connecticut. I was in Florida for about 12 days. I went to the Tony Robbins Date with Destiny, and I also hung out in Miami, Florida for a couple days, enjoying the beach, hosted a meetup, did some networking, so on and so forth. So this is one common, I guess you could call it a mistake or a challenge, or one thing I noticed amongst quite a few people at this meetup who are struggling in their business. The grass is always greener on the other side. That's what I want to talk about in this video. In my ear, one of my ears is like literally clogged up right now because I've been going through some adaptations after getting done with this Tony Robbins event because I was screaming, going crazy. But anyways, let's see if I could talk like a person right now. But one of the things I noticed is the people that were struggling, the people who were maybe they were running their eBay business for 3 or 6 months, or they're selling on Amazon for a couple of months, and they've been struggling with the model. They've been trying to figure it out. They've been trying to scale. They've been going through some growing pains. I noticed a lot of them were looking outside for the answer. They were looking at a different business model. So a lot of people were, they were selling on Amazon and they thought the solution was drop shipping, right? Or maybe they were drop shipping and they thought the solution was Amazon FBA. Or one of them, they were running a vending machine business. They're actually doing a really good job. And this isn't the best example of this person, but there's people who are running specific businesses who are doing well, and it's part of the process is it takes time, 3, 6, 9, 12 months to grow your business. And people, they always, and I did this for years, we always look at another business model, whether it's wholesale or private label or drop shipping or starting a YouTube channel or personal brand. We always look at those opportunities as the grass is always greener. That's where my opportunity is. That's where my ability to grow a business from 6 to 7 figures is. And the truth is, every single business model is going to have challenges, whether that's wholesale or private label or thrifting or garage sales. Every business model always looks greener on the other side, but when you get into it, you notice and you'll realize that there's just as many challenges. Now, you've got to understand what your goals are. You've got to understand your risk tolerance. How much money do you have invest? Are you willing to invest in the business model? What type of lifestyle do you want to live? How much do you want to work? How hands-on do you want to be? Those are all factors that are going to come into play when you decide if you want to do online arbitrage versus retail arbitrage, or private label versus wholesale, or only thrift part-time or go full-time into a Shopify store. These are factors that come into play. But if you're running an Amazon business and you've been doing it for 6 or 12 months and you've been selling books and you went from maybe selling books to retail arbitrage and you've learned how Amazon works, you've learned how to get them gated, you've learned about all the tools and softwares, you're going down that road, you're going in that direction. A better decision, instead of jumping from selling on Amazon to drop shipping or starting a YouTube channel or diving into a completely different industry, is to keep going down that direction. If you started with thrifting, a natural progression is retail arbitrage. If you're getting to the point in your retail arbitrage business where you're hitting some challenges and some hangups and you're having a hard time scaling and you don't want to spend so much time physically going out and sourcing and having a warehouse and employees, a natural progression would be from thrifting to RA to online arbitrage. Now let's say you're doing online arbitrage and you start to hit some ceilings, some snags, you want to switch things up, maybe your lifestyle isn't aligning. A natural progression from online arbitrage would be wholesale, or from wholesale to private label, or from online arbitrage to wholesale, or one of those things, right? I wouldn't jump from being an Amazon physical product seller to all of a sudden becoming an affiliate marketer, or quitting Amazon to start a YouTube channel. Do you guys see what I'm trying to say? Do you understand the point I'm trying to make here? The grass is always greener on the other side. All these Facebook ads and YouTube channels, and we all do it. From the outside, you might be running a Shopify store, watching my videos, talking about thrifting and RA and online arbitrage and wholesale, and it might sound amazing to you, but that might not be the best decision for you to jump into physical products if you've already built up a foundational knowledge and a skill set of running a Shopify store. Do you see what I'm saying? The grass is always greener on the other side. You talk to somebody who's running a Shopify store and they're making YouTube videos and they got a Facebook group and they make it sound like Shopify is the best. running Facebook ads is the best. Starting a media agency is the best. But the grass is always greener on the other side. It doesn't matter if you're thrifting or you're running an agency or you're running a YouTube channel or all these different business models. They're all amazing, but they might not be amazing for you because the grass is always greener on the other side. If you've been selling on eBay for the last 3 years and you've built up that skill set and that knowledge of what to pick and products and how to train team members and building out SOPs and systems for eBay and understanding a warehouse, I would keep going down that natural progression. Maybe look into wholesale for an eBay business, right? Or maybe look into bulk or liquidation or pallets for your eBay business because you've built up that incredible skill set. Why move from eBay all the way to drop shipping, right? From physical to digital. If your lifestyle aligns and you've built up your business and you've got systems in place and you want to start building up a Kindle publishing business or start building up a Merch by Amazon business or start building up a drop shipping business, that is perfect. But if you're new and you've only been running a business for a couple of months and you're hitting some snags and you're hitting some challenges, first off, no, that's part of the process. Second off, realize the grass is always greener on the other side. There's going to be snags and challenges and hiccups and hurdles that you're going to have to jump over in any business model. Dropshipping's not the answer. Wholesale's not the answer. Private label's not the answer. Shopify's not the answer. Affiliate marketing's not the answer. The thing is, there's no answer. You want to know what the answer is? If there was an answer, your psychology. Success is 80% psychology. Strategy only makes up 20% of it. So the strategy could be Shopify. The strategy could be wholesale. The strategy could be bulk or pallets or liquidation. That's the strategy. But the key to success isn't the strategy. It's never the strategy. It's the psychology. Do you get yourself up every single morning with a plan? Do you get up every single day and do you work hard? Do you take action? Do you work smart? Do you reflect on your wins and your losses? Are you engulfed in the process? Or are you just sitting back dreaming and talking a big game? Success is 80% psychology. The grass is always greener on the other side when it comes to strategy. You've got lots of temptations, lots of Facebook ads and YouTube ads hitting you every single day. I know what it's like. Start a Shopify business, start a wholesale business, start a drop shipping business, start a men's clothing business, right? On eBay. Strategy is not the answer. The answer is you. The answer is your ability to choose one thing at first. One thing at first. And yes, Thrifting Adventures, we got the coffee. Not only do I got the coffee, but I got the protein shake. And before that, I did some Tony Robbins priming exercises. Look that up, Tony Robbins priming exercises on YouTube, and I smashed the gym. So I'm freaking pumped up right now. Every single day, ask yourself, am I chasing that shiny object? Am I coming with a psychology or a mindset of the grass is always greener on the other side? Am I thinking deep down inside, is my story, the answer's outside of me? It's not. The answer's inside of you. The answer's in picking something. The answer's in working hard every single day. The answer's in networking and taking a course and following a strategy until you make it work. It takes time to succeed thrifting to eBay. It takes time selling books on Amazon FBA. It takes a lot of time building a wholesale business or a private label business. This YouTube channel, a lot of people look at me and they say, oh, Steve, it seems so easy to start a YouTube channel and, you're just making videos to make money and you're just creating this piece of content to make Google AdSense. And it's like, come on, I put in 7 years. This video right now, I'll be lucky if it makes $10 or $15. It's not about that. It takes time to succeed. It takes time to be able to give value. It takes time to be able to build something up that you can monetize. It doesn't matter what business it is. The grass is always greener on the other side. Nothing's easy. You might have short-term success easily. You might get lucky and hit a product. Or, I was talking to somebody at the the Miami thrifting meetup, and her sales were spiking because she found a bunch of items at a retail store, and her sales spiked. But now they came back down because I guess you could say she got lucky or she hit a jackpot. You ever hit a jackpot and your sales spike and now they come back down and you're like, crap, I knew this wasn't going to last forever. Sometimes you get lucky, but success over the long haul is an up and a down journey. And every time you come down, you got to work harder to get it back up. But if you keep going, it'll continue to increase over time, slowly but surely. It's the ebb and the flow, right? Exactly. So just want to come to you guys with this video. If you're struggling in your business, if you're thinking about jumping to a completely different industry and giving up, of course, it's okay sometimes to throw in the towel if it's not aligning with your goals and your values and you realize, you know, this isn't for me, or I hate this, or I did this just because I got hit with a Facebook ad and this isn't what I thought. It's okay, but you really want to minimize jumping around. You really want to be minimizing the fact that you're just never committing to something, because success comes to commitment. Success comes down to your psychology. Success takes time. So with that being said, keep on picking and making that money. And in about 8 minutes, I have another video that's scheduled to hit the channel. It's going to be 9 things that I learned after being a landlord for the last 9 months. So if you're looking to get into real estate, I bought 2 properties in 2019, 2 multifamily properties. If you're interested in getting into real estate, check my channel in about 7 minutes now. It's scheduled. It's going to hit 9 things that I learned, 9 lessons that I learned from being a landlord. Because a lot of people, they know how to make money, and they might even take it to the next step and know how to save money. But if you want to build wealth long term, and you don't want to be maybe like your parents or people that you know who they're 60, 70, 80 working their ass off and they can't even go on vacation because they have no retirement and their pension's not paying them and 401, blah, 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 blah. Real estate's something that can definitely build wealth long term. So I've learned a lot over the last 9 months, and that video will be hitting. So bless you all. Super grateful for you all. Thank you so much for keeping me accountable. Thank you so much for allowing me to help and serve you on a daily basis. And I wish you guys the best. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.